It goes back to the old saying, man. A woman will sacrifice her family for happiness, and a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, man, women leave good guys all the time in search of new happiness.
We bouncing. All right, here we go.
Welcome to High Value Hustle. Hey, tonight we're gonna do a reaction to a video to where a mother of seven is still out here in the streets looking for a stepdaddy. Let's roll the tape.
With being a mom of seven, do you think that a woman of multiple children is still capable of finding someone?
First, let me ask you before I make the statement. Do the kids have the same father?
Yes, they do.
Okay, well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Okay, so this is a little, hold on. We're talking about 7 children, okay? This is no offense to you because it's absolutely possible for you to find a quality man. What makes it a tad bit difficult is that you have to find a man who has the financial footing to take care of you and 7 children. And then you also have to be able to find a man who is going to be willing to come in and create structure in that household. 7 children on one person is a lot to create structure in. So there's a lot that this man is going to have to come in and do. On top of that, creating a secure space for you when you have to be a mother and you have to take care of the majority of the things that happen in a house. Are you going to have the ability to be able to love this man in a way that he needs to be loved, in a way that registers as love to him when you have to love 7 other individuals? You're going to need a man who can love those children as his own.
Yep.
That is a huge responsibility to put on a person who does not have those children. Those are not his kids.
Right.
But if I were you, no disrespect, I'll try to work it out with the father.
Oh man.
Mm.
A
Mm.
mother of 7 is still out here. My question is, man, when did she start having kids? 7 kids at 33? Really?
That's
Damn.
crazy.
And where are the kids at, man? Who's the babysitter taking care of the 7 kids while you on a dating show looking for a man?
Grandma. Grandma
That's
looking at her. You know, grandma single still. But grandma
uh,
probably single
yeah,
grandmother. Looking after the kids.
straight up, pregnant at 15, 16. I mean,
Mm.
I gotta commend her and the guy for even rocking out to even get the kids 7.
Right.
But at the end of the day, man, the young lady gave her great advice. Go back to your man. No one's gonna love you better than the father of those kids. He's patient with you and he loved those kids. So you're not gonna find a stepdaddy that's gonna give you more than what the father is giving you. And when she got the advice, she didn't receive it. She's like, nope, I don't want to go back to him. For what? But it goes back to the old saying, man. A woman will sacrifice her family for happiness, and a man will sacrifice his happiness for his family.
Mm.
And at the end of the day, man, women leave good guys all the time in search of new happiness. She didn't tell us, oh, he did this. What happened? Because in my personal opinion, the only time you should leave a relationship is if that man is mentally or physically abusive. Outside of that, anything can be worked out. Through counseling and talking it out and working it through the relationship. We all grow. We become different people, and through proper communication, you can work it out. And with those 7 kids, is a huge incentive to work it out with your significant other, because out here in the streets ain't nothing out here for you. Women need to think logically. If you think logically, you should stay where you're at. But go ahead, chime in here, go. Let's see what you got, man.
Hey, I think the lady on the panel just took a roundabout way of just saying, "Hey, it's a wrap. You ain't finding nobody. 7 kids, yo, that's crazy. I don't know no man that's gonna take on 7 kids. And like you said, man, it's a liability, man. 7 liabilities. Now, granted, the silver lining in all of this is, hey, they're all by one father.
It's good.
You know what I'm saying, which is great. But then that begs me to wonder, like, dang, what's that man child support looking like? You feel me?
Crazy,
Like, oh, that's
crazy,
crazy,
crazy, crazy.
crazy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah, I feel like it's a wrap, man. It's no way you're gonna find somebody that's willing to take on that responsibility. I'm hard pressed to believe there's a man out there that's willing to come in there, be what she would need that man to be, which is a masculine male figure, father for those kids, one, and then two, still have to cater to her needs and show her the attention or whatever her love language is, cater to that at the same time having to pursue whatever endeavors personally that he also has. Does she even have the capacity to give him the attention that he would want and require in the relationship with 7 kids? Because hey,
Nah,
let's not forget now, hey, you can't just say 7 kids and not mention any type of relationship that she's supposed to have or will have with the father.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? So I,
that's
I would
key.
assume, well, actually, based on her reaction about getting back with the father, I'm assuming they're not on good terms. But
Yeah, but
still,
he gonna be around. He
yeah,
gonna be
he's gonna be
around.
around.
Yeah, he gonna be
He's
around.
gonna be around.
Yeah, yeah. Hey man, she need to go back home, man. Hey, go back home. Take your ball and go back home. Like, to
Well,
go
then,
back home.
that's the tough part. Then you ask the question, like, and you said it in your quote, a woman would sacrifice her family for happiness. Is it a worthy sacrifice? You know what I mean? Usually a man wouldn't even blink twice. It'd be like, you know what? Hey, like, man, I'll just chop it to the game. I keep my family together. I'm here. I'm present. I'm in the home, and I'll just do what I can need to do to figure it out with the lady. I'll be happy when I'm dead. Like I'm
Yeah, facts.
I'll enjoy my happiness in the afterlife once everybody's is good or whatever the case may be. But
Facts, facts. Because from a man's standpoint, it's about duty, man. It's about duty. We never come in this thing and be like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be X happy and this, exponentially happy because of this." It's like, yo, this is my duty. This is what I committed to. This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna see it through the end. Women, a lot of women, I don't want to say all women, could they kill us in the comments and say, no, we're different. I know not all women, some, I'll say majority of women. Like I said, I always say it could be 51-49, but majority of women usually think of their happiness. A lot of times they say, hey, I think of the family. No, you don't. You know, you put your happiness and your feelings first before the man, before the kids. If mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. And that's just unfortunate, because when the dad come or the father comes, if he unhappy, he can compartmentalize that and say, hey, I'm here with my family, here with my kids. Hey, let's do this, let's do that. And he'll deal with it internally, but he's not going to take it out on other people in the family. Just my personal opinion.
I can agree with that. As human beings, we want to be happy. So sometimes it depends on what you prioritize in your life. And happiness is one of the things that you want and prioritize, and not just happiness, but just being at peace. And I don't know if that's something you just have up there on your list of things that you just will not compromise on, then maybe sometimes just leaving a particular situation is just the way to go in order for that situation to get better.
I just tell him good luck out here in the streets. Good luck.
You-
Hey, I hope you find what you're searching for. Good luck. You're gonna be
I,
searching for a long time.
I, Richard Petty. Petty White.
Yeah,
You
yeah. Keep
stupid person.
searching. Keep searching.
But sometimes I take a look at it like this, man. When it comes to relationships, sometimes one facet of the relationship might end, but it's a beginning for a different facet of relationship. So let's just say I don't know if she was married to the baby father, but let's say they were married. Maybe the marriage is over, but then you can kindle or rekindle a friendship, and
Yeah.
it'd be much better situation for both you and the other person and the kids in the grand scheme of things. So it,
That
mm,
sound good, man. That's cat, man. Stay your ass home, man. Ain't nobody trying to listen to that, man. That's all they tell you that shit in Disney movies, man. Look, you're gonna have to go through that shit. You're gonna have to grit, you know. and you're gonna have to sit your ass home and deal with it, and take care of what you committed to take care of. Now,
Yeah,
when
I
it
mean,
when them damn kids older and this and that, you can reconvene and talk about it. But in that aspect, you gotta do what you gotta do. I'm just speaking from a male standpoint, and a lot of women will say, "Well, all you do thinking about the kids. What about me?" Well, we do think about you because you're a part of it, but the kids are a huge incentive, because once you have kids, it stops being about you. Fuck you, fuck your happiness, fuck what you want. It's about the kids. At the end of the day, if you didn't want that, you should never have no damn kids. If you just want to focus on yourself and focus on your own happiness, then don't have kids. Because once you have kids, everyone that has kids know you have to sacrifice. Sacrifice you as a person, sacrifice your ambitions, sacrifice some business things you want to do. You have to sacrifice if you get a job promotion and you can go over here and make X, Y, and Z, but the kids are happy at this school and they have friends. You have to sacrifice. It stop being about you. There's a lot of things you can do to make yourself happy, but it's not about you anymore. So within that grand scheme of what you have your kids doing, now in that sphere, you can have your happiness outside of that. But within that, it stops being about you.
yeah, I mean, I can agree, but and there's a but, and we all know butts stink. But uh,
Oh, that was
I don't know,
funny.
man. It's just one of those things that if if you're in that relationship and it's just not a fruitful one, I get it. Like, how long are you gonna stay in this relationship if you're just in it majority for the kids, and I'm just giving a perspective that most people might have. If you're just gonna be in it for the kids, so once the kids are good and gone and they're taken care of and they're self sufficient, they're adults and they're living their life, then what's left?
Well,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
grow, but you grow though. It's people always like to project 10, 15 years down the line. The same shit I had now and 15 years later, I probably won't even be on. You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You can't even project 15 years out. There's so many things that happen within your lifespan that is gonna change you. You're gonna lose people you love. You're gonna lose people you're close to. Things are gonna happen, accidents. There's a lot of shit that happens that change your emotional capacity and things that you thought you wanted, and these things happen. You be like, ah, shit, I didn't even want that. What the hell was I thinking? Because it's gonna change you because life changes. So you can't speak from it from like a static standpoint because you don't know all the variables that's going to take place in life because life is going to keep life and we got to keep living.
Yeah.
Hey, that was nice right there. I like that one. Hey, off the dope. Hey, that was nice. Hey, I like that. All right.
I mean, I can agree with you. I mean, I agree with you. Again,
Yeah,
to a certain extent, it's gonna always be to a certain extent because I mean, no two people are the same. So
that's true.
we all have different upbringings and different experiences that shape the way we view the world and shape the way we make decisions. So I I I respect your perspective, but you know, some people are just like, yo, hey, I can't just be in it for the kids because once the kids is gone, there's not anything else there to maintain the relationship. Whether you may be somebody be like, yo, why you looking you're trying to look that far in the future and you can't predict the future, but based on patterns, you can tell what the outcome, the most likely outcome may be. So you never know. But
Yeah,
just my
yeah,
thoughts.
yeah. Hey man, hustle gang. Hit us up in the comments, man. Let us know what you think. She should be out here in the streets looking for a stepdad or take her ass back home, man. Hit us up, man. Let us know what you think.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yo, thank you for tuning in to High Value Hustle, man. Please like and subscribe to the content. Thank you for watching High Value Hustle. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share our content.